your station for balanced news and severe weather coverage. This is Fox 11 News at 5.
Mark was a dedicated member of the community and this church family, and who left this world a much better place. In our grief, we ask that you not allow Mark's death to be in vain, and take very seriously the effects of depression.
Doctors are calling the death of Mark Traeger a chance to talk about a taboo subject, suicide.
Traeger, who was a former candidate for the 8th District congressional seat, took his own life at his home in Howard yesterday. His family says that he had been battling depression, and they would like to raise awareness about the seriousness of the problem. This evening, Fox 11's Ryan Dietz has more on the issue.
While suicide and depression continue to be tough to talk about, they're issues that many are hoping gain some steam. Only 2 weeks ago, Mark Traeger dropped out of the race for a U.S. Congress seat, citing health concerns. Tuesday, he took his own life.
Yeah, it's a sad and an unfortunate incident that provides an opportunity to talk to somebody about whether they're feeling depressed, whether they're feeling like they want to harm themselves.
Depression is a disease, doctors say, one just like diabetes or cancer, with just as many risks, and could lead to suicide. Kathleen Fuchs is Director of Counseling Services at Lawrence University. She says as a society, talking about depression is something very few are open to.
And there's a lot of messages that we've received from our culture growing up that we shouldn't talk about mental health issues, we shouldn't talk about depression, we shouldn't talk about suicide. So people are afraid to ask for help sometimes.
Dr. Frank Cummings says if you notice the signs of depression in friends or family, you still can help. Cummings says if you think someone is depressed, don't feel bad about talking to that person.
It's just the opposite. If you ask somebody if they're feeling depressed or thinking about harming themselves, it's an opportunity for them to get help.
It appears maybe more people are actually seeking help. The Outagamie County Crisis Prevention Center says it has seen an increase in calls for help in several years. It also says the suicide rate has been the same for many years. But still, it's a topic many say we don't talk about nearly enough. Ryan Dietz, Fox 11 News.
Now, if you or someone you know are seeking help with depression or thoughts of suicide, there are prevention hotline numbers to call locally. There's also a national number that is toll-free, 800-273-TALK.